Sorry, I was just pulling your devil trigger. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the I'm not editing that out. Welcome. Today we are going to be reviewing Devil May Cry 5. I beat it last night. I started the hard mode. Everything is perfect and I am so happy to report that Devil May Cry 5 is a fucking bop. It is. There's no words to describe how fucking incredible this game is. I think it is a hot take. I don't think it's a bad hot take. I think it's a good hot take. I think it is the best pure action game ever made. That's right. So let me get into why. So for those of you that don't know, Devil May Cry 5 is a long-awaited action game. The Devil May Cry 4 came out in 2008. There was a reboot sometime in the middle there. It was cool, whatever the fuck, it doesn't matter. Then they went back to 5 now. So 5 is back to the style. We've got 3 playable characters. We've got Nero, who is a dude from Devil May Cry 4. We've got a new guy called V, and obviously Dante comes halfway through the game. So what I love about each of these characters is they all have a very distinct style of gameplay, right? So Nero has like a standard kind of sword and a gun like you'd expect from Devil May Cry, but he's got a robot arm and that's like his devil breaker, right? So if he presses circle, he can shoot out that arm, and you can have different arms equipped. So you can have one that like punches enemies, you can have one that lasers them, or you can have some that slow down time around them. So every different arm you equipped him has a different ability, and you can get upgrades for them so that like you can carry more of them, and you can have some when you can have so that you can, when you charge it, it does more damage, or you can break it to do a big chain attack. And it's just the way he changes up his moves like that, and obviously the upgrades give you more sword slashes and bigger gun moves and all this shit. He is just fucking awesome. Then you have V, who is a more like, he doesn't personally fight. He summons these two like creatures he has. He has like a wolf, not a wolf, a leopard and a bird, right? And each of those two characters have different moves, and he can attack. All he can do is vanish to the enemy and finish them off. So you have to use those familiars to attack, while V kind of like stays back and like he's like, don't fucking touch me, you guys do the work, I'll just finish him off. So V is a really cool, interesting character. And then obviously you have Dante. Dante plays like he does in the old games, right? Where he can switch between 4 stances, which is like parry, sword slash, gun attack, and something else, and those work really well. And he also has multiple guns. He has multiple types of attacks he can do, so he can switch to kicks or punches, and he can switch to a fucking dual motorcycle that you split in half and go like zzz, and it's like so satisfying to use it. And he also like gets more stuff later. I don't even want to spoil it for people, but the combat in this game, it's just so unfucking believably good. And I think the reason for that is because this game doesn't have set pieces, which is a really weird thing to say in action games, right? Because from, you think God of War, you think set pieces, you think Bayonetta, you think these crazy set pieces. This game doesn't really have set pieces. It has levels, and then they end on a boss fight. So it's not really that they're set pieces, it's more they focused on the action being so beautiful and polished and incredible that you just feel like you're constantly a set piece. Like you feel like you are the cutscene you watched when you were a kid where you saw all these crazy moves. It's like they really doubled down on making sure, what do people want from this? They want incredible combat, they want fucking awesome gameplay, they want some sick boss fights. So in terms of gameplay, this is one of the best gameplay games I've ever played. It's very rare that I restart a game right away that isn't like a platformer or something, and just because now I want to go in New Game Plus, which I've been doing, and it's harder, and I want the more upgrades. Like I want to have my 100% upgrades, because the more you upgrade, the better it gets. Like now it feels, now there's a moment of satisfaction I get when like I'm pulling an enemy towards me, slashing them, shooting them, doing a move in the air, and then dragging another one to me, and just getting, and it's all about getting higher ranks, right? So like when you'll be in a fight, you'll get like a D rank, a B rank, a C rank, an A rank, S rank, SS rank, and SSS rank. So it's like you want to aim for the highest combo possible, and it's just so unbelievably satisfying. The level design is really simple and cool too, right? You kind of just like run, you jump to some places, there's some secret areas, but for the most part each of the levels are linear. You get 20 missions in there, so the game takes you, I'd say, about 10 to 12 hours, but the point is to play more when you're done, right? To like continue upgrading the moves you have and get better shit overall and get better scores. So in terms of gameplay, this game is fucking incredible. So that's obviously a big part. We have the graphics. This game looks stunning, and it runs at 60 frames. It's beautiful. It's on the PS4 Pro. It just looks fucking stunning. And man, the RE engine, which is the engine for Resident Evil and 7 and 2 and this now, it's like they are fucking killing it, and it's so noticeable and so amazing. I love it. And then you have the story, right? I thought this story was actually really awesome, because again, the thing about Devil May Cry is it's all about style and over-the-topness, right? And this game, it embraces that, and it never comes off as too cheesy. Like, you can tell the characters are into what's going on. Like, you can believe the story, you believe what's going on, because there are stakes at hand, and there are some plot twists and some cool moments. Like, they really do an awesome job of fleshing out the story, whereas like Bayonetta is more like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I don't, to this day, I kind of get confused. Here, no, I can understand the story from start to finish. It's got a lot of fan service stuff towards the end, but nothing that'll turn new players off. Like, if you pay attention to the story in the game, you will know what is going on. So story is awesome. It's just, overall, guys, man, this game is fucking special. I even upgraded to the deluxe edition, which is 20 bucks, where you get new arms for Nero because I wanted the Mega Man Mega Buster. You have switch ups for like voice lines. You can have different music tracks from the old games. And Devil Trigger, guys, Devil Trigger is a fucking bop. Gotta let it out, gotta let it out. God, it's just so good. I fucking love it. This game, unbelievable, guys. They fucking nailed it. And I really urge you to play this game. If you have any interest in it, please. And I would be shocked if this isn't in my top 2 or 3 games of the year. I know I got Mario Maker coming, so it's not gonna beat that. But this game, I can't wait to just keep playing, and I want to get better at it. I just want to. Oh man, it's so good. The enemy design's horrifying too. The bosses are. It's just so fucking awesome, and it knows what it's doing, and it nails it. And thank you all for watching. I'm giving this a 10. I think it deserves a 10. My one issue, I'd say, would be that like loading screens can kind of suck, but that's about it. Other than that, it nails everything it wants to do. I fucking love it. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what you guys think of the game. We're all in, boys. We're all fucking in. It's so good. It's so good to have Capcom back. Peace out. Subscribe.